Ladies and
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Manny Pacquiao's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Bishop's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, because I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This demon in the lion, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they cut me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on my
In the blue corner, with a record of 52 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 3 defeats, fighting out of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao. His adversary, hailing out of Philadelphia, Bishop.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Bishop. Pacquiao comes in at 5'6½". His opponent tonight, much taller than that.
Yeah, don't get caught up in that the opponent is too tall. If you're Pacquiao, say to yourself, wait a minute, he has an advantage of being tall, but there's a lot of body, a lot of long, lean body to attack. That's what Pacquiao needs to look to do.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Halfway through round number 1. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now he ties up there. Nice strike after catching one by Bishop. Another clinch. Manny Pacquiao's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Hitting his mark there going upstairs. And that's the end of round 1. Pacquiao's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Bishop's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Keep your head moving. You see him holding on. Halfway through this round. Targeting that straight left hand. Scored well up top.
Keep moving.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. What a demolishing hook by Manny Pacquiao. Headshot lands, was a hook. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Well off the mark by Manny Pacquiao. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. That last round really damaged him. Pacquiao's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. A solid, true uppercut by Andre Bishop. Bishop's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Punch! Punch! What was that old phrase Marvin Hagler said, that when you wake up in silk pajamas, you don't want to go out there and do road work, you're not as hungry? Manny Pacquiao has maintained his hunger even with all his success.
Yeah, and I think he's connected with his success. And part of that is he's so admired. You know, he's an icon in his country of the Philippines, and he connects with that. He doesn't want to let the people down. I think he takes that as a privilege and a responsibility, and that keeps him hungry, or if not hungry, it keeps him on his toes.
That's a good block by Andre Bishop.
Unload! Unload! More punch!
Downstairs with a right hand. Able to land the hook to the head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Good job protecting himself. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Punches and bunches, combination. Oh! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, get to your feet! 2, 3, stand!
And that's the end of round 3. Having put his opponent down on the canvas, he's already easily taken the first 3 rounds of this fight as we begin round number 4, Teddy.
Well, it has been easy for him because his opponent has no defense. He just walks in and he's eating punches.
And that has some fight to it, that right hand by Andre Bishop. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Off to the top, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. Manny Pacquiao stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow.
Get in there.
Andre Bishop's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Nice hook by Manny Pacquiao against his opponent. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Pacquiao on the mark, and yet another big shot comes in. Up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bishop's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to have the resolve, the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Pacquiao's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Uppercut.
Halfway into round number 5 here. To the head he goes with a left hand. Andre Bishop just passed a very tough test. No doubt about it that he was hurt. Now there's no doubt that he will fight on. Left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Manny Pacquiao's rocked all of a sudden. Now each man has stunned the other. Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Manny Pacquiao.
Left and right, left and right. Watch the
Able to dismiss that body shot. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's showing us some desperate measures right here. Throwing big looping shots, just trying to headhunt after being stunned.
Yeah, sometimes when you're not sure of yourself, you actually do the opposite of what most people would think or picture that you do. You go right after the guy. You kind of run into the propeller of the plane. That's what he's doing right now.
That's a big right hand there. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Now he's in control.
Hey, remember, when you have that eraser, that power, you can certainly get rid of a lot of mistakes.
Pacquiao's still got to be careful in this round. Yes, he's more secure on his feet, but it wasn't long ago he was rocked.
But this is where his experience comes in, Joe. You know, he's been in this situation before. He's been rocked before in fights, also in the gym, so he knows what to do.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. In between rounds here, Bishop's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Not much action as he just ties up. Bishop's been showing that supreme skill by utilizing his jab as a way to open up that door.
Yeah, it sets up everything. I mean, you know, not only opens the door, but it allows him to go into the living room, and that's what he's doing. He's going into that living room, and he's moving furniture around. You know, he's kind of making it his house right now.
He just missed that shot up top. Halfway through the 7th round. And banging away he goes. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. The fight. Manny Pacquiao bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
By way of knockout, your winner, Manny Pacquiao.
Andre Bishop's evening ends early. A knockout